I grew up in Morganton, which is about 50 miles from Boone. My dad had grown up in Burke County in Morganton, and my mother had grown up in Salisbury. But they dated while she was in school at Appalachian. And they, of course, were married. Appalachian was part of my life from the time I was a kid. Going through my mom's annuals, which I still have the copies of the annuals. A lot of her pictures I've torn out of them because I thought I should be carrying them in my pocket. But after high school, I had several offers to go other places, and I didn't think I would go to school at Appalachian, but I changed my mind, and probably the greatest decision made in my life. So, I knew a lot about Appalachian before I came, and I knew my way around. I knew some of the faculty members. Some of them were the same that taught my mama. And probably the most exciting thing that happened right at the beginning of my sophomore year. I met this good-looking cheerleader, and it's been a merry-go-round ever since. From the day we met, I came back and told my roommate, I said, I think I met the woman I'm gonna marry. I actually decided to get married before our senior year. I've never not known her. It seemed like we've known each other all our lives. And this month, which we will be married 54 years, June 25th. A lot of special memories. Well, when I finished at Appalachian, I was very fortunate. I'd already had a job offer, got into coaching, and spent 21 years as a coach. So once I left coaching in the early 80s, became an athletic director. Thought about at times going to the NFL and had opportunities to do that, but I felt like that my place to be was on a college campus. Been in college athletics for almost 50 years, I was blessed. Not many people had a chance to take a games they played as a kid and play it in high school and college, and then make your career out of it. I couldn't sleep fast enough. I wanted to get into the next day so much, and never in my life ever thought that I had a real job. I never forget my dad told me, he said, you've been coaching for 20 years. He said, don't you think it's time for you to come home and take a real job? That's the kind of way I feel. I've spent a lifetime in college athletics and never really thought I had a job. Just kept getting up every day and enjoying it every day. Well, when I finished school, I felt like I felt an obligation to give back. I started buying season tickets, and we gave to the Yosef Club. And for 41 years, I had those season tickets. And believe it or not, never sat in the seats. Of course, you got to realize that I went into college athletics, and I was working the day they were playing, so I never had a chance to come back. It was 2003 before I finally came to a game and actually sat in the seats, and for the first time. But I always bought my season tickets, and I really thought it was a way in which I could give back and contribute, and really to give back so that another group of student athletes and students could come to Appalachian and experience the good things that my wife and I experienced there as students. Well, a couple of years ago, got a phone call from the executive director of the National Association of Collegiate Directors of Athletics, and told me that I had been selected to be inducted into the National Athletic Directors Hall of Fame. But it was really a great honor to be more than anything, to be it's voted on by your peers, to recognize the body of work that you've had as an athletic director. It was special. I've been inducted into my home county Hall of Fame, Sports Hall of Fame, and of course recently I received another award from the American Football Foundation. But maybe a sign of receiving awards is a sign that you're getting older, maybe, I don't know. When Dr. Peacock called and told me that I'd been selected to receive this award, it really brought back a lot of fond memories. Not only my days at Appalachian, but of all the people that I shared in my education there and shared in our friendships through the years. And I really had a warm feeling about the award because I know how proud my mom and dad would be. I think when you go to a school and you're a student, you're an athlete, and you leave, you really never think about receiving any awards after that. I mean, but to receive this award at this time in my life is really special. And but it's more than about me. It's about my wife, my family. The friends that I've made at Appalachian. That is what's special about it. The award is not about me. It's about all those that can share in it. So I'm very honored, very humbled to be distinguished alumni for 2014.